this one show on TLC, it's called like the cheapest people. I forget the name. Basically, this mom, she set out to spend the least amount possible on her daughter's wedding. So the first daughter, her budget was $1,000 and she was able to do it. But for her second daughter, her budget was $500, like for a whole wedding. Okay, so it's so funny because it's not funny, it's whatever. So the first daughter, the venue was the school gym, like a high school gym, and then for the second daughter, the wedding venue was an orthopedic office, so she was able to get like the hookup on that, right? So I want to give my opinion on like the best way to have a cheap wedding that still is tasteful, okay? Because I don't know, yeah, it's tough. It's tough being in an orthopedic office, you know. Also, I saw a wedding in one of those episodes. They were at a buffet, like a pizza buffet. No judgment on them, of course. They were able to save their coin, so that was cool. So what you can do is get married in the spring/summer or summer/fall, not in the middle of summer because it's gonna be way too hot and sunny. So you might not want to do that. So you can do an outside wedding at a gazebo or like at a park. So venue free. You would have to rent out chairs depending on how many people you're inviting. Obviously, the more people you invite, the more expensive. So it could be a good idea to keep it more intimate to just close family and friends. But of course, I'm just thinking about like money wise, okay? It's gonna differ for everybody. Let's just say this wedding is like for 100 people, maybe. All right, so chair rentals. You could go with a tent. That could be something. It's an added cost, but if it's gonna be really sunny, could be a good idea, but not obligatory, okay? Now you're gonna have to maybe put on some flowers. I would suggest fake flowers at Costco, okay? Now when it comes to food, the best thing that I could suggest is to, if you have anybody that can bust it down in the kitchen, just batch cook, okay? You can make a big thing of rice. You can make a big thing of pasta. That's very affordable to feed a lot of people, and it multiplies. So you can with a little bit, you can make a lot, and then it's going to get a little bit more pricey if you're going to include a meat, but it's still going to be cheaper than if you got catering. So you can do either chicken or you can do either salmon or something like that. And then bread, okay? We don't gotta overcomplicate it. And then also you can do maybe a cake or something, like a homemade cake, like a pretty big one. And then for drinks, I mean, you can just order waters and then lemonade and stuff like that. Yeah. For cups, you can do, because we don't want it to look tacky, so I would say plastic cups, but that doesn't really, there's a really cool plastic that looks like glass, so you can probably do that, but it's gonna probably be more expensive than just regular plastic cups, so you kind of have to weigh your options there. For decorations and I already said flowers, but for decorations, you can go to the Dollar Tree or Michael's and just get some stuff. Really shouldn't, depending on how much you want to do, shouldn't cost you more than $30, $50 maybe, okay? Now for the dress, you can go to Shein. Okay, don't discount this. Shein has really nice wedding dresses that are really cheap. You're only gonna use it one day, and if it looks good, it doesn't matter the price tag. For a tux, I really have not looked into the tux, but maybe you can do Shein again, maybe, or a tux rental. I think even a tux rental is expensive. Honestly, you can do secondhand. You can go to the thrift store and you can find some pretty good things, okay? So I almost forgot about the rings. Oh my goodness. So you can go on Amazon and find some really cheap rings like cubic zirconia. Or if you want to spend a little bit more but still don't want to buy a whole diamond, you can buy a moissanite ring, and it's literally the best substitution to a diamond ring. It's almost the same hardness, the same sparkle, shine, everything. The only real difference is the price tag. For the DJ, you're gonna have to enlist the help of a family member or a close friend that can help you out with this, okay? It's honestly not that hard. It's just getting a playlist and a microphone that you can buy off Amazon pretty cheap. Just kind of direct the crowd. But that's pretty much it. Not a big deal. I mean, DJs do their thing. Yes, you can pay a lot of money, get a really good DJ that is on it. But I feel like if you're wanting to save a penny, you can make a really meaningful and amazing, you can have a really meaningful and amazing experience with a friend or family that knows kind of the layout of the wedding and can play some good tunes and a nice playlist and everything. Okay, photographer. So this is going to be a little bit tough because of course you want to save those memories. iPhones are really good quality. iPhones have really good qualities nowadays. So enlist the help of a friend or family member that has the iPhone Pro Max 15, I don't know, 617, I don't know how high it goes, but or if anybody has a really good camera, you can use that, or just use an iPhone, to be honest. Like, it's not like back in the day, okay? So I would just enlist the help of a friend to get those pictures. And also a little hack as well, you can have a Google Drive that is shareable, right? And then get the link and put it in a QR code and print out those QR codes and put it like on the tables and stuff like that, so everybody can scan it. And now all the pictures that the guests take, they can just drop it in this folder so everybody can see them. And there you go. You just got so many free pictures from like everybody's point of view, which is a little, that's probably what I want to do at my wedding. If you want like a video, like a proper video, you might have to hire somebody, because I doubt that your friend or family is going to want to not participate in the wedding and have to be filming the whole time, unless that's their thing. But if you're just good with pictures, a friend or family can definitely, you can get away with just that. It's been forever since I've been to a wedding, so I really don't know what else would be included, because the most expensive things usually is the venue, the catering, and then like probably the DJ and the photographer. Oh, and of course like the wedding dress, depending, but we cut so much cost on all of these that you can easily get away, depending on like, the thing is that you have to be creative and crafty. Like, you can make things that are so cheap look so expensive. You just gotta like get in there and do it and think outside of the box. Like, that is the thing. Go to the Dollar Tree and just kind of take your time with it. Like, a lot of time before the wedding, start looking at things. Maybe in like the thrift stores, Dollar Tree, even Michael's, things that go on sale, and start like gathering supplies. And that's gonna be the best way to go about it if you really want to save a coin on the wedding. If you're able to save all this money, you can easily get away with having a wedding like this for less than $500 to $1,000. Like, if you go ham, you can get this under 500 for real, depending on how many people go. This is great because all the money that you save on this wedding, you can use it for housing. You can use it for like starting your life as a married couple. It's great. All right. Anyways, these are just some of my thoughts. Like, cause I'm always fascinated. I'm like, people really spend 20,000 on a wedding. It just blows my mind how people would do that. Granted, the weddings do look beautiful, okay, but I just can't picture myself ever doing that. So I'm just like, how can I make a wedding the cheapest thing possible? Because ultimately, all that matters is saying I do and getting married to your person. All the rest is optional. It's just so much tradition. We don't have to do it like everybody else does it. Thanks so much for watching this video, y'all. I really hope you enjoyed this little lighthearted, fun video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, God bless.